Hey, it's me. Let's go on an adventure. A drawing adventure. A drawing book. Drawing your own adventure book. It's about this baby. This is a book called Draw Your Own Adventure. It's by Chloe Rose, who is a friend of mine. She's a fellow YouTuber, content creator, influencer. I never know what to call the people that we are. There's so many names. I prefer content creator. That feels the most neutral. Chloe is great. And I know how hard she has worked on this book. It's been a long process for her. I'm excited to finally have it in my hands. I want to support her endeavors and her hard work, and I know it's probably going to be a really fun experience anyway. So benefits for everyone. I've had this book in my possession for quite a while. I pre-ordered it as soon as it was available. You can get it on Amazon and it's not on pre-order anymore, so you should have it. But, oh,
be gentle. Gosh.
I have resisted the urge to look into it too much. I kind of wanted to save it for you guys, wait until you're here so that we can kind of get into it together. But I do know that it is kind of like, well, it says it right here, an activity book with prompts and challenges to jumpstart your creativity. It's adorable. The cover is great. I love this little unhappy toad. Who is he? Can we know about him more? I guess I'm gonna just shut my mouth. Not really. I'm gonna be talking this whole video. It always like baffles me when people click on my videos and then they're like,
you talk too much.
Should I not talk? I thought that's what I was here for. I thought I was here to talk. I don't get it. What are the expectations here? I'm gonna continue to talk, but I'm just gonna get into the activity for today while I'm talking. Remember when I tie-dyed this shirt? This is my favorite of the bullseye design. So long ago, right? Let's begin our adventure. Ooh, very gorgeous yellow inside cover. So we have the introduction. It's very cute. It's setting up kind of a story. I'm assuming that this book is meant to kind of encourage us to take a bite-sized approach to art instead of getting overwhelmed by, you know, completing a huge masterpiece. We get to the first page where we're asked to do something. You find a small bookstore in a quaint town. The spines appear blank, so you draw the spines to look like some of your favorite books. In the middle of the stacks, you notice a red book. Drawn to it, you pick it up. So it's like a fun little story journey. Draw your own adventure. I get it, but there is a task for us to do here, which is to kind of decorate these books. I need stuff. I need things. I feel like colored pencils are really the name of the game when it comes to prompt books. You don't have to worry about colors bleeding through pages and all that. This is where we're staying. Is there any other way to color these books than in rainbow order? I think that's the only way. Why do I feel like a toddler right now? Like I cannot... I can handle this.
I can handle a coloring page.
Let's do it. I realized that I didn't actually draw any of my favorite books on here. They're all just plain colored. I guess I valued the overall aesthetic over adding any of my favorite books. That's fine, right? We can do it whatever, right? That's fine. Chloe, back me up. That's okay, right? And then I added like shading into the bookshelf to kind of make it pop. This took way longer than I expected. I was doing this for like an hour. It looks pretty cool, I will say. Although when you look at the details, I'm kind of sloppy. Not the best at coloring in the lines. The whole point of this page though is to introduce this kind of like special red book that's in the center. I feel like the color of the bookshelf is very reddish, and so it kind of made it blend in a little too much. I'm gonna like try to create like a glow around it. Ow! Oh, I don't know if it's like really working. I want this to glow. I want it to glow. Maybe like white paint? I'm gonna use some like watered down white paint. I might regret this. I can't help but feel like I'm overcomplicating this a little bit. Like we're just supposed to color in some books, right? I can't help it.
I just want it to look special.
So now we got a rainbow bookshelf with a glowing, mysterious red book. Cool. Now I have to wait for this paint to dry though. There's a whole blank page next to it. What could we do? What should we do? What shall we do? I feel like I should draw something. I could draw like a little character or something. Books. Book. A bookworm. A caterpillar. Oh, yeah. He's gonna be right here. I just want to draw something cute here, and I just want to make it my own. So I'm gonna draw a little caterpillar. He's gonna have a book, and he's gonna be eating it because he's a bookworm and he eats
Books.
Once I have this all drawn, I'm gonna start in with the color. I want him to be green, but colorful. I kind of want him to go with the rainbow bookshelf, so I kind of want to bring all of the colors into his shading. So I made a little rainbow caterpillar munching on a book, added some little highlights to his eyes, and here it is. Did I way overcomplicate this?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did I spend over 2 hours on a page that could have been done in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It makes me happy. I have more fun making things more complicated, but I did want to do more than one page of this. I better move on. Turning the page, finally. Goodness gracious. Ooh, oh my gosh, cute. Who are you?
Hi, sweetie.
His name is Berlin. Berlin says, I tried to buy another sketchbook without completing the last 4 I had. Relatable. Who has done that before? Please help me complete my sketches so we can both get out of here. That's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. And then we've got a little coloring page here. So we can just color in our version of Berlin. I think he's adorable just the way he is, but also I kind of want to like make him my own. I could maybe add like a little mouth.
No, that looks weird.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, anyway. Maybe I'll make the eyes slightly larger. Did I just like make him worse? I think so. But at least he's mine.
He's worse, but he's mine.
What did I do? Berlin, boy, I'm so sorry. I also want to add little stars to his belly. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. I kind of feel like he should be blue. Magical.
Blue.
Let me try not to overthink this page. Let me just try to enjoy it and have fun and not be like extra about it. So I went full out blue for my Berlin. I just want to make him look magically blue. And the stars, of course, are rainbow colors. For all the little splotches of paint that he's using, I went rainbow for that as well. So it looks like a magical blue bear in a sea of rainbow. And there he is. He turned out so cute. Okay, so I actually only allotted 3 hours to film this video, and somehow I spent 3 hours on 2 pages. Am I slow?
Or am I slow?
I wanted to go further. I'm hoping that I will have more time at the end of the week and I'll be able to come back to this and maybe I can do another page or 2 just with voiceover. If that's the case, yay, let's move into that. Okay, yes, hi. Fortunately, I did find some time at the end of the week to come back to this. Thank goodness, because stopping at 2 pages in is just an unbelievable crime. This next page says, suddenly, Berlin is gone. Oh no, Berlin. Where did you go, Berlin? Why? Okay, moving on. And in his place, a bizarre bouquet of balloons, birds, and floating rockets appears. Attached to it is your favorite possession. You know, the first thing you'd save in a fire if you had to. So the task here is to color the page in and draw your favorite possession. This is non-living things. So of course my kids would be top priority in a fire, but it doesn't say your favorite people. So my kids are safe. What am I going for next? Of course, Pickle. I decided to draw Pickle as a representative for kind of all of my artwork, my squishies, my hand-painted items. My artwork has a lot of sentimental value and I get very attached to it. So I drew Pickle and then just started coloring everything in. I have not done a coloring page that I haven't drawn myself in so long. When I'm drawing something myself, typically I'm planning out the colors as I draw, but working on something that is already drawn for me, I'm like, whoa, what am I doing here? I'm lost. And oh yeah, I just colored fire coming out of a fire extinguisher. That's not how that works, sweetie. Anyway, I think that this did actually come out pretty cute. I smudged Pickle's eye and tried to cover it up, and now his eye looks like that. But let's pretend that that's not a thing. A couple days later, I came back to this book again. Ignore the clay on my finger. That's for something else. Flipping to the next page, and we're at the beach. The story continues. Slowly, the balloons begin to pop and the birds fly away, and you're left on the ground. You notice a woman in red looking out at what used to be a beach. It seems faded away. You take it upon yourself to bring back the ocean and the sand. Then you draw a picnic basket on the swing next to the woman. Okay, so I just realized literally right now, I forgot to draw the picnic basket. Chloe, I have disobeyed you. That wasn't intentional. I just completely forgot about that. Anyway, going in for my drawing here, and it starts off very normal, very calm. Some purple mountains. That purple may be a tad bit brighter than usual, but it's not completely unnatural. But then the turquoise to lime green to baby blue water appears on top of a bright orange sand, and it is clear we are on Naphalophagus here. Did this woman know that she would be visiting planet Naphalophagus today? Her clothing does not suggest that she is prepared for intergalactic travel. How does Naphalophagus fit into this story? Not really sure it does. I just thought it would be fun to draw a Naphalogian beach scene instead of an earthly one. We have seen a handful of Naphalogian imagery, but it seems like this part of the planet pretty much looks exactly like Earth, except it's in funky colors. The sky is clearly yellow and the sun is, okay, it's green. Does this scientifically make sense? Of course it does. We just cannot understand the complexity of Gnophologian science. Oh, I just realized I totally should have drawn the bean bodies like creeping up on her. Tom, maybe Mika. This took me quite a while. It's a large area to completely fill with colored pencil, but I also enjoyed it, and I think this came out really cool looking. This book is so fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. Chloe did an excellent job crafting the whole narrative. It is just so exciting to see the story continue and to have different activities on each page. I would love to come back to this at some point. That is it. That is all I'm going to be able to tackle of this book. If you're interested in creative activities like this or prompt books, I definitely recommend it. And I actually really love the size of it and the paper that's used. Like, it's really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try this out. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.